everyone, I'm Cassie and welcome to my kitchen. Wait, today's prep is going to be another energy bar, and this one's going to be made with NUTASTIC. This is the hazelnut cocoa spread. Alright. So as usual, we follow the same ratio. We're going to use 1 cup of rolled oats, not stilled oats. They are too tough. They don't get soft. Make sure it's rolled oats. Doesn't matter which brand. Alright, that's 1 cup. Alright. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of flax seeds or chia seeds, whichever you prefer. I like the flax seeds. They're very high in fiber. So I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of the milled flax seeds. And these are, as I stated in a previous video, these are cholesterol free. It's an excellent source of fiber, and they have about 8 grams of proteins. If you would like to increase the protein content, you can add any nuts, walnut, pecans, peanuts, almonds, to increase your protein content. All right. So let me get my wooden spoon so I can kind of mix the flax seeds in with the oats. Right. Just stir it in. Right. Now with this one, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of my hazelnut cocoa spread. I've been using the nut butters, so I thought I'd do something different, just in case someone doesn't really have a huge liking of peanut butter or sunflower butter or almond butter. I just thought I'd do something a little different. And this one is still a butter form. It just has some cocoa added to it. And of course, you know that enhances the flavor. Alright. So now that I have my cocoa butter mixed, hazelnut cocoa spread mixed in, next, I'll add a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And you can add whatever chip you would like. There's no biggie. Butterscotch chips, chocolate chips, mini chocolate chips, or regular chocolate chips, white chocolate chips. These are dark chocolate. If you want to use milk chocolate, use milk chocolate. Excuse me. The dark chocolate is a lot healthier for you. So of course I'm going to go with the dark chocolate. So the recipe is the same. The only thing that changes is going to be the nut butter or the type of spread that you use in these recipes. Right? So I will mix this oatmeal, chocolate chips, hazelnut cocoa spread, flax seeds. I'll mix this up really good until it becomes well incorporated. Okay. And if you mash it, just take your spoon and mash down on the peanut butter or the whatever spread you use. It helps it to mix quicker and much better than just stirring it around in the bowl. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a sweetener. Now, to this one, I'm not going to add the honey. I'm going to do a different one. For these, I'm going to use an organic. It's a light blue agave. Okay, now you can use any sweetener. You can use maple syrup. Do we use maple syrup in these? I think so. I'll save that one for another recipe that I'm going to do. Alright, so let me get the maple syrup. See, that's the joy in it, is that you can switch it up. I should have gotten my step ladder. so that I can actually reach this belly. Alright, apple cider vinegar, there it goes back. So I'm going to use, this is Blackburn Pure. This is going to be the butter maple. I'm going to add, since it's chocolate, this should be really good. So I'm going to add the Blackburn, and this is going to be butter maple. I'm not going to use like the pure maple. I'm going to add a little butter flavor to it, because this is going to be hazelnut and it's cocoa in here, so this is going to be really good. This was not as healthy as I wanted it to be, but it's good. So when you're cooking in the kitchen, you've got to be bold. You know, you've got to step out of the recipe as it is written. Kind of learn the different ingredients that you can use, and just play around with it. It's going to be a hit or a miss. They'll like it or they'll not. And usually, the things that I do, they comes out really good. All right, so now I'm going to just mix this butter maple syrup in with the hazelnut cocoa spread, the oatmeal, and the chocolate chips. They'll probably say, oh, you should have made more of these. Anything with chocolate is a hit. Okay. And that butter maple syrup is going to give it a really, really nice flavor. All right, and now for this one to top it off, this vanilla with this butter maple, very good. Good choice. And that's again a teaspoon of vanilla. If you seem like you get your mixture too loose to where it won't make the balls, just add a little bit of oatmeal to it at a time, about a teaspoon at a time, just to make sure you don't have too many oats in there, and then you gotta add, your ratio is off, of oats to the spread or nut butter, or to your corn syrup or your sweetener. So if you get it a little too loose, add a little more oats. And if you add too many oats, you can always add about a tablespoonful of your spread or nut butter, and then you can add a little bit more of your sweetener. Now with the sweetener, you have to kind of add it slowly so that you don't end up in the same predicament. All right. So as you can see, this is very stiff. It's going to make a really good ball. Okay. All right. You can adjust the recipe if you want to make more. You can double it. You can use like 1 1/4 cup of oats. And get a little more. So you can just kind of play around with the recipe. Let me wash my hands. I did leave some cold water so that I can roll these out. And again, when you roll the balls, you roll them as small as you would like or as large as you would like them to be. That's a personal preference. And these, just like the peanut butter and the sunflower butter, you can also prepare these ahead of time, and you can store them in a container in your refrigerator and use them as a quick snack for yourself, for your children, your family, co-workers. You can use it as a quick snack when you're around the house, like on Saturday. If you don't want to fix a big breakfast, you can use these. So you have endless possibilities with these energy bars. They're very easy to prepare and very easy and quick to roll out. And once you get them rolled, just like the other ones, you pop them in your refrigerator. You can put them in for an hour and they're ready to serve. Or you can leave them in overnight, as I do. Take them out the next morning and place them in a container to store either in your refrigerator for daily use, or you may freeze them for future use. And you can make as many of these as you would like. These are quite sticky, so I gotta wash my hands again. Alrighty. You can get about 20 to 24, depending on the size that you roll out for each set. You can get roughly about 20. And if you roll this a little bit smaller, you can get about 24. 24 will be like the bite size. Okay, everyone. And these, like the sun butter, are going to be a darker brown. Now, these are made from hazelnut with cocoa spread. And, of course, these are going to be like a really dark brown. But this is what they look like. And as with the other ones, you place these in the refrigerator. Allow them to cool an hour if you were wanting to serve them, you know, as a snack after dinner. Or you can leave them in overnight, which is what I do. Take them out, place them in a container, pop the lid on them, date them, and then you have them ready for storage if you're going to store them for daily use for a week or two, which is usually what I do. Or if you're going to serve them over a period of time, in which you would actually store them in your freezer. All right? And they seem to store very well. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that this is something that has inspired you to eat a little healthier, or if you are interested in having a healthier snack around your home after you exercise, or if you go for a nice walk, or if you have friends over and you want something very quick just to have as a, you know, a quick snack, or even an appetizer if you like. You can serve these for children who like to snack and you want to have a healthier alternative and you don't want to always give them fruit. Here's an alternative for you, is an energy bar. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. If you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're new and you just stopped by, thanks for joining us. I hope that you will come back. Please click the subscribe button, click the like button, and also leave a comment in the section below. All positives I will respond, all negative I'll stroll right past to the next positive. All right, also I ask that you would please share the videos with your family, your friends. I appreciate it. All the comments that people send, I do respond as soon as I possibly can. I thank you so much for the comments, all the positives. I hope that these recipes are recipes that you're trying in your kitchen and that they're coming out as wonderful as the ones that I prepare in mine. Thank you guys, and you have a wonderful end to your week. Stay positive, stay focused, stay motivated, and I will see you on the next bake, the next cook, or the next prep. Catch you on the next one.